Do it. Make a vibrant humming. How is it? Relaxing and soothing, isn't it? So, before I going to start, you are seeing the topic, rhythm, the cellular mode of communication. That cells speak out the things within. So if we take a little bit glance, the origin of the universe and the origin of the body. We are originated from cell, isn't it? And the universe from a photon. According to Lee, Matre, and Gamow, the Big Bang theory, the whole universe came into existence with a Big Bang from photon. And we from a cell, isn't it? But everything is connected. So I want to speak now about that. Yeah, I can. A brief introduction. Thanks to Varun, he just introduced me. I will not take. Now, have you heard about Sir de Broglie? His equation states that wave-particle dualism. He concentrated on photon, and he's told that if photon has the ability of dual nature, a particle nature and the wave nature, so will be a matter. So he stated that there is wave-particle dualism in every matter in this world, whether it is a human cell or it is any particle. So we are connected to everything. Now talking about connectivity, humans within is connected, like cell is connected to tissue, tissue to organ, organ to organ system, and it eventually makes you as a body whole. So whenever you are taking body as a whole, it gives some meaning. Or take a cell, don't take body as a parts. Take body as an origin or as whole. Our connection to the earth, to nature, is one of the most important connections humans have. Without nature, without the earth, we would not exist. So any change in the earth changes us. If earth heats up, we heat up. If earth is cool, we cool. So we are connected to each other. Everything is connected. And the endless human connection to the solar system and beyond it. Our human bodies are connected to the earth, solar system, and beyond. As I told you, everything is connected. Earth, we are connected to the sun. When sun rises, you feel that it's day. So we are connected to it. When it heats up, scorching heat, we feel the heat. When sun is a little bit patent, we are patent. When it goes down, so we feel that it's night. So it's connected to us. Moon. Likewise, everything is connected in this solar system, and humans are connected beyond it. When Earth changes its axis position, we change our axis position, like night, day, night. We change ourselves in accordingly. We have long forgotten that the magnetic field inside our body lines up with the magnetic field of the Earth. When the Earth's magnetism shifts, we physically shift with it. So this shows how we are connected beyond the solar system. In the same way, the massive and diverse universe, with its trillion galaxies and solar system, influences everything in the same way to ensure stability and balance. So everything is balanced because our connectivity with the solar system. See, we alter the connectivity by producing large amount of heat on Earth, so there is global warming. It is disrupting because we are imbalancing the things. All the planets in our solar system are in constant motion, like the human body. All planets resonate, they circulate heat, and they move on around the central sun. Like humans, the solar system produces energy, it circulates heat, and it moves around a central galaxy. Just like you, the galaxy resonates, it circulates heat, and it moves around a central universal core. Okay? So how does our body speak out the things? We know that if I'm not feeling well, my heart is palpitating and all, what we do? We take a quick ECG. What is ECG? It's revealing you what's happening in the heart. And in actual, the cell is revealing what is happening inside. So the graph gives you the exact what the cell is speaking from within. Like the pulse. If you are a little bit warm or you are feverish, what reveals it? You take a quick check on the pulse is more. So the body is telling that there is something wrong in it. Who is telling you this thing? This is the cell, the connectivity, the vibrations. Like if a person is not sleeping well, so we make a sleep study. And the sleep study graph reveals you what is actually happening. And all, again, we come to the thing that it is the connectivity of the cell to the tissue, tissue to the organ, and organ system to the body, and body reveals the things. We all are connected. We all move together in fine-tuned and very precise symphony. Like Dr. Randol told, symphony is very important. The next time you feel isolated, different, or possibly superior to any other form of life, think about connecting humans are but a small piece of a massive creation. We are in this galaxy, a small part. Again, when you make a human as a single, we are connected to the society, isn't it? Society makes a city, city makes a state, state makes country, country makes a world. And again, when you make a flow chart down, it reaches to a cell. Everything begins with a point. As I told you, your breathing, your heartbeat, emotions, everything, moments when you walk, you don't walk like this, isn't it? You walk like this. So you are not making like this stylish, like a rat walk, no. When you walk, it's natural walking. So everything is rhythmical in your body. It states that your body is already fitted with rhythm, the cellular rhythm. And as I'm not taking as this moment as a limb-wise moment, but a cell. Think as a body as a whole or as a single cell, not as parts, compartments. Now the blockages within increases the disruptive connection and rhythm of the cell, which is diagnosed as disease. When the rhythm of the cell is altered, it is termed as disease. When it doesn't get a proper environment to develop in, it's not fully nourished with the good oxygen. What happens? It becomes stagnant. Suppose there is a river flowing, okay? River is flowing. So you block the river. After some time, you will see the water is dislodged in that. And after some time, the bacteria and microbes get cultured over there. And it starts giving the pungent smell. Why? There is a blockage. To reflow it, you have to remove the blockage and the river flows in its own course. Like akin to the cell becomes stagnant as if fish is in the polluted pond. Rhythm of the cell is lost. So when the rhythm is lost, there is no connectivity of the cell to the cell, and it's not revealing what is happening inside, so the disease happens. Now coming to the revolution, that is matrix mobile. This has really changed my perspective of thinking. I'm going to speak something about it, my rendezvous with matrix rhythm. I call it the pivot of rhythm. Why? When you are applying matrix to a particular part of the body, it's not only affecting you at that point. Again, the connectivity. Why I spoke about connectivity, it's not only the concept of giving the rhythm at a particular point, but as a whole. You're starting at one point, it's rhythmically connecting you with it. Okay? So I call it the pivot of Rehal. Wherever you apply this matrix mobile, it becomes the pivot point from where the rilling starts. Akin to a big pond, you just drop a stone in it, the ripples start. And it does not, rippling is not confined to that point where the stone is dropped, but it ripples beyond, isn't it? This is the concept of this, and it's a creative, vitally important innovation. It was much needed in this present century when the chemicals are overtaking you, and they are giving you symptomatic relief, the chemicals, but instead they are killing your other organs. If I am taking a Panadol or say Adol or any antibiotic for my fever or like that, what happens? Secondary complications to the liver, to the kidneys. It's affecting, the chemicals are overtaking you. Matrix rhythm therapy's ability to entrain the tissue softly, making it adaptability with the tissue system of the living being. When you are treating a particular cell, it's affecting the tissue is affecting the organ is affecting the organ system. It supports structural formation and integration by bioinformative couplings. Very much important, the coupling. I was just thinking, when we get trained to a particular thing, suppose I got trained with it, it's a little bit philosophical, but excuse me for that. If I'm wrong, you can interrupt me in between. I was just talking to Dr. Randol yesterday about it. When we learn something, for example, I learned how to use matrix. It's not only I which learned this thing. I am a healer. Healer with the gadget. A gadget which knows the rhythm of mine and I know the rhythm of the gadget. 8 hertz, 8 hertz. Isn't it? 8 to 12 hertz, 8 to 12 hertz. So my cell is only now as a healer, and when a patient comes to me, his cell is yearning for oxygen, isn't it? His cell is yearning for oxygen. So what I do, I use my mode of healing abilities through that vibrant of mine to the matrix mobile, and matrix mobile goes into the cell and starts giving the same, and I am connected to him, and it becomes a coupling medium, isn't it? This is what I was thinking. It's a philosophical, but it is something. And whenever you are using the matrix mobile, it's not only helping the patient to get the rhythm, it's you also. You are also getting the vibrance with it. So you are healing yourself as well as them. If any blockage is in you, they are also cleared with it. Isn't it? And the most lovable thing in it, sorry to say, as compared to the ZRT matrix and whatever he has the concept behind it, the best thing is that while giving the treatment, it sometimes stops. And what the Z does, one of the ZRT matrix person, he had a discussion with me about this. He told that our ZRT doesn't stop. I said, your matrix is every time stopping when you are using. So I told him that it is detecting where the problem is. So it's just stopping over there. It's not harming your tissue. So it's stopping and giving you a rhythm over there until the cell is released. So you start up the rhythm again. So it's not stopping you because it's having any problem, but it is tissue friendly. Matrix mobile, always mobilizing rhythmically by soft coupling, never harms the tissue. Instead, it works with the physiological harmony of the body. Disease prevention and cure taught in Sear's matrix concept gives an idea of healer within. This is very important. You should underline it. Healer within. The doctor is within you. Just you are activating it. Hey doctor, wake up, wake up. Heal me, heal me. So you are giving the vibrant vibration matrix rhythm therapy to him and waking up the healer within you. The healer wakes up, so you get activated. The basic unit of life are cells. There's no doubt that they form an orchestra as the whole body's role in the context of self-organizing from the creation. A cell, basic unit of life. And around it's like an orchestra. When one, say around, one violiner is not able to play, so the rhythm is lost. We need to tell him, hey, play it. Then he starts playing and the music is complete. The music within ourselves. To keep the rhythmal beats synchronized and alive, the master's dialogue in mind and matter must be very healthy. A diseased cell will never reveal you what is. The healthy cells reveal you what is happening within it, isn't it? So you have to give it a proper nourishment so that the cell will be connected and you become healthy. My rendezvous with matrix mobile therapy. What is my perspective or preview of it? Matrix mobile and matrix rhythm therapy, I sum up with these words. It connects macro with micro transformations and vice versa. Okay? By eyes, you are creating the macro, but in real, it's micro, it's what it is connected to. Micro and macro, vice versa. It opens a new window in the knowledge and skill for system biology in the medicine. As it is awakening the healer within, so you don't need to have the chemicals from the outside. And I end up with these words. Life is rhythm, and the rhythm is life. Thank you very much.